Hello, this is Miss April, and today we are making silhouette portraits. Silhouette portraits became popular in the mid-18th century. Now we know silhouette to mean a representation of an animal, person, object, or scene that is backlit, meaning the object appears dark against a lighter contrasting background. Although the word silhouette did exist in the 18th century, the term was not used to describe the art of portrait making until the 19th century. The terms used were profiles or shades. They were created by painting the subject, creating a hollow cut where the negative image was traced and cut out, or cut out of black paper, usually freehand. The traditional way was the latter, and because it was done by hand, this took time and skill. Shades or profiles had a rise in popularity in the 19th century, and therefore we often associate these portraits with the Victorian era. The rise in popularity is due to the invention of the physionotrace, an instrument that made tracing a client's face easier and inexpensive. Silhouettes are often used in movies or photography to convey emotion or a sense of eeriness. So today we'll be making our own. The first step is to take a backlit photo of your side profile. The primary light source should be positioned behind you. You can use a lamp, flashlight, or sunlight as your light source. I took my photograph near a window and I found out that this works really well. After that, you're going to want to edit your photo using any photo editing app on your phone, or you can even use Microsoft Word. I use the app Snapseed. You want to get your photograph to be black and white, with your silhouette outline clearly visible. Once you are done, you can upload to Silhouette Studio and trace. However, the trace might not be perfect, and you're going to need to erase or edit the points. I took it a step further by first opening the photo on Paint 3D. In this free computer app, I erased the background and darkened the edges to get clean lines. This made tracing on Silhouette Studio a lot easier and created a clean trace. I had the Maker Exchange team send me their photos and I repeated the steps to make one for Miss Christina, Miss Lourdes, and Mr. Martin. And I really like how they all turned out. Once you are done with that, you want to find a frame. You can search for these by typing in decorative frame vector or PNG, vintage frame or Victorian frame, and you will get several options. Pick the frame or frames you like and trace them in Silhouette Studio and fill in the trace with color. You want to create a copy of your frame and then trace that copy. Change the high pass so that you can get the inner circle traced. Release compound path and delete everything except the biggest circle. Make the circle a tad bit bigger, just enough for you to place and glue the frame on top. You have the option of placing the silhouette on the center of the frame or at the bottom. I had to add more black to the bottom of Miss Christina's silhouette since it wasn't covered by the frame. I did this by simply creating a black rectangle and welding it to the silhouette. If you want the silhouette in the middle, you also have the option of creating that curve at the bottom. I used the curved shapes tool to create that shape, and then I selected the shape and the silhouette, and I clicked Subtract All in the Modify panel. I wanted to add spooky elements to my portraits, so I added other images like this raven. I simply traced a PNG and I welded it to the frame only. Here's what I did to the rest. You can send both the silhouette and the frame at the same time. Just make sure to move the white paper off to the side first. Once everything is cut, just glue the pieces together and you're done.